Let me destroy this weak theology real quick. A woman should submit. That's the go-to line for every man who can't lead without control. But here's the problem. They preach submission like it's slavery, but ignore the fact that God never gave you a servant. He gave you a system of balance. I'm Jacob Riante, I'm Big Bro, and it don't matter if the men don't get it. Ladies, this message is for you. Now, everybody knows that Eve came from Adam's side, right? But let me hit you with this. God could have taken her from his skull, but he didn't. Why? Because a woman was never meant to be a crown. Crowns sit on your head for decoration. You wear it to look powerful, but you can take it off when you're tired of it. And that's how a lot of y'all treat women, like status symbols you put on for Instagram, then take off when real life hits. And God didn't take her from his feet either, because a woman was never meant to be a floor. Floors get walked on, stomped on, and dirty shoes wipe themselves all over it. That's what some of y'all want. A woman you can stand on while you call it leadership. But instead, God took her from his side. You know why? Because your side is where your balance is. Lose your balance, and it don't matter how sharp your mind is or how fast your feet are. You're going down. That means she wasn't created for decoration or domination. She was created for stability. But here's the part the insecure men don't want to hear. Balance cancels control. And a lot of men fear balanced women because it exposes how shaky they really are. They want you silent so they can sound wise. They want you beneath them so they can feel tall. They want your loyalty without earning your leadership. Let's go deeper. These men weaponize scripture as a leash. They throw submission in your face, but their version of submission looks like servitude. They don't want a wife. They want a maid with benefits. They want a woman who worships their ego, not one who challenges their character. And here's the real truth. Submission was never meant to silence you. It was meant to synchronize you. But when a man refuses your insight, when he shuts down your voice, when he labels your discernment as rebellion, that's not a head, that's a hazard. Because real leadership doesn't fear accountability. It embraces it. Ladies, stop letting men who can't even submit to God demand submission from you. If his leadership can't survive your perspective, then what he wants is an order. It's idolatry. And you were never meant to bow down to a man who's still crawling spiritually. So let me make it plain. If he calls himself the head but can't handle correction, he ain't a head. He's a crown chaser in a cardboard kingdom. If he needs control to feel like a man, then he was never one to begin with. And remember, ladies, accept nothing less than queen treatment.